Hello everybody, Joey Meme here, and today I've got a new, remember how I said I was going to actually start uploading videos? Yeah, well, that didn't work, but today I actually do have a Smash video for you. So, this is not my idea at all. A YouTuber I watch called PJiggles actually did this video a while back, but for the Smash 4 roster. It's how many races are there in the starting roster, or how many subspecies are there? I wanted to do just a fully updated version because obviously Ultimate is out and we have a completely new roster, and also he did miss a couple of things in that video as far as I'm aware, so I just wanted to go over those and count this completely pointless number that doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. So I will leave a link to his original video in the description below. I am aware this is a pretty terrible way to do it. You know, I've just got paint on it open here, and I'm gonna just be typing this out as I go. But anyway, this could work, or it could just go terribly. So, to begin with, we have, number one, we have Mario, who is a human. He may look different to half of the other humans on this roster, but he's still a human, because that is how, the Mario series interprets him. So in terms of species like that, we are going to be considering all humans as humans, even if they look different. But even if they look human-like, but their series calls them something different, they'll be classed as what their series calls them, not what they look like, you know. Oh, I already forgot one. That's just fantastic, isn't it? I'm just gonna go back a little. So Mario is not just a human, he also has Cappy, who's from the Cap Kingdom, which makes him a Bonitor. So there's actually two there. And then we get to DK, who is a chimp. So that's easy. Link's a Hylian. Yeah, in Breath of the Wild, in basically every other Zelda game, he is a Hylian. So that's just one there. Now, I don't know anything about Metroid. I've played Metroid Prime 1, and I didn't even finish that. I thought it was fun, but I'm just bad at it, so I didn't really get that far. Apparently Samus is a human, and also is part Metroid and Chozo. I know what a Chozo is and a Metroid is, but I do not. I don't know Metroid lore, okay? So we're gonna count that as two because she is part whatever. Dark Samus is a mutated Phazon as well. I don't know what that means, but I know for a fact that she is one, or it is one. Ah, it's going great already. I know so much about the roster. Yoshi's a Yoshi. That's easy. Kirby is a Star Warrior, I think. Yep. I don't really know much about Kirby, but I do know that he's a Star Warrior. Fox? Well, he's a fox. Yeah. That's not that hard. Pikachu's a Pikachu. Very exciting, I know. Luigi's a human. And Nessa's a human too, so we don't need to count those as we already have human registered earlier on. Samus is part human, but since we already have human down in Mario, we don't need to reference that. Captain Falcon's also a human, so we don't need to talk about him. Jigglypuff's a Jigglypuff. I mean, yeah, the Pokemon are kind of going to get a bit repetitive. Peach is a human, but she also has Toad, who counts as one, but also off her down B, she can pull Mr. Saturn, and she can pull a Bob-omb, a Bob-omb is technically a living being. So we're going to count that as a separate race, which means Peach has 3. Daisy has the same as Peach, so no real difference there. Bowser is a Koopa, because he is the king of the Koopas, you know. Not that hard, and don't believe he has anything else. The Ice Climbers are humans. I mean, unless there's some weird, crazy Ice Climber lore I haven't looked into, yeah, they're humans. Sheik is a Hylian, and so is Zelda. However, Zelda actually has her down B, the Phantom, and the Phantom, well, it's a Phantom, so that counts as an extra race. Dr. Mario is a human. Pichu is a Pichu, obviously. I mean, we're getting that. Falco is just a burb. He's just a burb. According to like the Star Fox wiki, he's just avian, so basically he's a generic bird. Marth and Lucina are both human. I don't know Fire Emblem, but they just look like humans, and I'm gonna assume they are. Now, this is where it gets kind of complicated. So, young Link is the Ocarina of Time version of Link, and he was raised in the Kokiri village. So we can sort of assume he's a Kokiri. But no, he has Hylian ears. And also, to complicate things even further, I'm pretty sure he's known as a Kokiri in the game, but in the manga, he is confirmed to be a Hylian. So, is he a Kokiri, or is he a Hylian? I don't know, I'm gonna set him as a Kokiri. And also, he has a fairy, because he has the taunt with Navi. So that's gonna count as 2 there, but that's a little contentious. Ganondorf is a Gerudo, and in his final smash, he turns into a demon. Yeah, fun. Hooray, my main. Oh, I guess, I don't know. I haven't played the game yet, can't decide my main yet, but that's who I'm thinking about. So that's 2 there. Mewtwo's a Mewtwo. Very exciting. Roy and Chrom are just humans, and so is Mr. Game & Watch, technically, as back in that day, he was just a representation of a human, although he doesn't really look like one now. You know, he was a human at the time. Meta Knight is a Star Warrior, just like Kirby, and the Pits, they are angels. However, with Pit, his final smash is the Lightning Chariot. And the Lightning Chariot is driven by Foss and Lux from Kid Icarus, who are unicorns. So that's 2 there, and Darkwood's also an angel. Zero Suit Samus is just Samus, so same race. Makes sense. Wario is a human. Snake is a human. Ike is a Bjork, I think. Is that it? Bjork? Yep. Yep, so it's weird Fire Emblem stuff. I've never played Fire Emblem again, but yeah, we gotta count him. We're being specific here. You know, gotta keep it consistent. Pokemon Trainer has 3 because he has Charizard, Ivysaur, and Squirtle, who are respectively Charizards, Ivysaurs, and Squirtles. Diddy Kong is a chimp. He's actually a different race to Donkey Kong, as you could clearly tell, because Diddy has a tail and Donkey Kong does not. So we know that they are at least different races. Lucas, as you can see there, he has the snake. I have never played a mother game. I am really making myself look like a good Nintendo fan, having never played a lot of these franchises. But I'm going to assume that there is a snake. And also in his final smash, he has Boney, who is a just generic dog. So that counts as 2. Sonic is a hedgehog. Let's skip over that. King Dedede is a penguin, and in his side B, he has the Gordos, which are technically races. So there we go. That's 2 because he's a penguin. Olimar, fun. Pikmin. So Olimar is a Hogotatian because he's from Hogotate. He has 6 different Pikmin because he has the red, yellow. What is it? Red, blue, yellow, white, flying, and purple Pikmin. So that's 6. That's 7 races there. In his final smash, he has a Bulb Lord, which is 8, which makes it 8. And his ship is technically sentient, so that is 9. And he also has the alt Alf, who is a Copeye, which makes it 10 races in 1 character. Hooray. God. Lucario is a Lucario. Back to easy stuff. Rob's a robot. I mean, he's never been confirmed to be anything else. Technically in subspace, he's just considered a Rob. I mean, actually, I didn't think about that. They just call them Robs in subspace. And let's just stick with him being a robot. Toon Link's a Hylian, so nothing really to worry about there. Wolf is a wolf. Yeah, I guess he is. Villager is a human. But in his final smash, he has Timmy and Tommy, I think it is. I don't know. And they are Tanuki. So, there we go. Right. In my notes for Mega Man, I have weird robot thing. I kind of counted him as a robot. Okay, I've only played like the original 2 Mega Mans on the NES, so I don't really know much about Mega Man, but I am gonna count him as the same as Rob because they're both robots. And in his up B, he has the robot dog, Rush, which is a race, so we'll count that as 1. Wii Fit Trainer is a human, or at least a representation of a human, so that counts. Rosalina is human, but she has a Luma, so that counts as 1. Hold on 1 second. Little Mac is a human, because he's just a boxer. Greninja is a Greninja, and in his final smash he has Ash Greninja, which are technically the same Pokemon, but we'll count them as 2 different races, because why not? Palutena is a goddess, which counts as 1. Pac-Man. Now, Pac-Man is a human, because that's just what humans are in the Pac-Man lore. Clearly the most deep thing out there. But he has the ghosts in his smash attacks, I believe it is. And also, one of his taunts, he holds out that mouse. I'm aware of the game it comes from, but I can't remember its name off the top of my head. So we are counting that as 2 there, because he has the ghosts and he has the mouse. Robin's a human. Okay, so Xenoblade spoilers ahead. Even though Nintendo basically spoiled this themselves, you know, there's still Xenoblade spoilers. So if you haven't played that game yet, go and play it. It's absolutely fantastic. You will not regret it. Okay, so Shulk is a Homs, which is what they call humans in the Xenoblade universe. Well, at least in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. In his final smash, we have Ricky, who is a Nopon. And we also have Fiora, who is technically a Homs, but at the point where she is seen in the final smash, she is part Machina, so that's 3. And the Monado is technically its own race. It's technically a god or just a Monado, because I guess the Monado 1 still is technically Xanta. So yeah, it's kind of confusing to explain quickly, but that would be 4 for Shulk. Bowser Jr. has Shadow Mario in his final smash, which I'm gonna count as just like a shadow, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so that's just an extra 1 there, as he's a Koopa, just like Bowser. Now, Duck Hunt technically has a few, I don't know here. So, Duck Hunt is just a dog, so technically I could class it with Lucas. However, I was thinking, well, that's a Basset Hound. The Duck Hunt dog is like, I'm assuming he's just a Basset Hound, or some kind of similar species, because he must have a species, he can't just be a generic dog. And he obviously has the duck on his back, so we'll count that as 2. Ryu and Ken and Cloud are all just humans. Corrin is part Silent Dragon, from what I am aware of. Bayonetta is an Umbra Witch, I think. And she has like butterflies when she moves, and bats too. So we'll count that as 3. I don't really know anything about Bayonetta, so please correct me on that if I'm very wrong. Inkling is an Inkling, so yeah, that's fine. Ridley, actually, apparently he doesn't have an official race. Apparently he is just never referred to by any kind of race. So I've gone with just Dragon for this, so that counts as 1. Simon and Richter, I believe, are just humans. King K. Rool is a Kremling. Do not call him a crocodile. He is not a crocodile. That really annoys me. He is a Kremling. Go ahead and play the original Donkey Kong Country games. Thank you very much. That probably sounded really entitled there. So that's 1. Isabelle is a Shih Tzu, so that's 1 there. Incineroar's an Incineroar. How exciting. And the Miis are Miis. So I guess technically they are a race, right? Anyway, so let's count these all up. Okay, so after counting, it turns out that there are 70 races in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate roster. It would have been absolutely perfect if it was 69, mainly because nice, but also because that is the actual number of characters in the roster, excluding Echoes, so that would have made a lot of sense. But yeah, we are at a count of 70 different races in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate roster. Please let me know if I missed anything. I absolutely will have missed something. Actually, you know what? Let's throw Piranha Plant on there. He's a plant, right? Yeah, because I mean he's in this build of the roster, so that's why I completely forgot him. But yeah, let's throw him on. So we have 71 there. If I missed something really obvious, which I probably did, please leave a comment below. I will probably not make amends, but I will like pin a comment or whatever with any corrections that I missed. Make sure to subscribe if you want more Smash content like this. I do plan to actually make some. This is a really great start. I'm actually recording this a week before the game comes out. Again, this is kind of just a ramble. I'm really hoping to make some montages when the game comes out. Now, I don't have a capture card, but obviously Switch lets you save replays really quickly and stuff like that, so I'll be able to post some stuff to Twitter and then compile it all and make a fun YouTube montage for everyone. I will be definitely making a Ganondorf montage at some point because that's perfect for fun. Perhaps an Ike montage and maybe an Isabelle montage because I'm a villager main in Smash 4, and although I'm planning to drop him in Ultimate, you know, I don't know. We'll see who I actually do end up playing. Anyway, make sure to like and subscribe, you know, all that usual jazz, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.